What was my dream tonight? I see a big man, an elderly big man, and he's a victim of a predator. What happened to him, I don't exactly can remember. But the dream begins with that event. And then the dream proceeds to another stage. Now this time, this big fat man is not the victim, but the predator himself. He goes into a room, a very, very big room, where a young man is his victim. But they're actually playing a game. There is no pure aggression, but more like that of a game. As he enters the room, and I'm looking from outside the room, the young man on the other side was getting ready for the game. The big man had a wooden bat, and the game is such that he goes around the room looking and trying to beat up the young man. I could not see the whole game, but what I can see was only what I could see through the door. I'm outside of the whole situation. And the young man ran round the circumference of the room, trying to avoid the hit of this big fat man. Though this is just a game, the way the old man hunts after the young man looks so aggressive and ruthless. And I was outside fearing for the safety of the young man. I see this game with a certain amount of trepidation, but in my dream mind, I know it's just a game. A young man runs around a room bounded by 4 walls. He represents that part of your life today. And the walls are his experiences, his acquired knowledge, his mind. But at the middle of the room comes in your karmic self. He is yourself even before you were born. And this big old man is there to beat you up, in a way to teach you a lesson. And although it's a game of life, it is ruthless, hard, and painful for you. And the old man is no stranger. He's your other self, your old karmic self, who have experienced the same event in your past life. And therefore you may have a heart beating right now, but take it with a lesson to learn from your own past. But as the dream tells you, there is another person. He's the watcher. He's watching all the time, the two of you playing your game. But he sees it only from outside the door. So if you can, discover who the watcher is. However, that is not easy because he's outside the door. If you can be the watcher, you will discover the freedom that you have from all these karmic process. So brothers and sisters, learn this great important lesson of life. You are getting back what you deserve in this lifetime. This karmic process will continue until you discover an escape point. The escape is found in the watcher. He watches the whole karmic processes. He's the one who created the room where you are inside. So if you can find the watcher, you can remove the room and you can be free.